Right now, parents of one of the girls lured from Johannesburg to Durban on the promises of a job say they want to take their child back home. When the girls arrived in Durban, they found out that they'd been involved in the sex trade. One of the girls eventually managed to escape and looked for help. The girls have been in the care of counsellors in Pinetown since. However, it's understood that the parents are not allowed to see their children. eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli has been covering the story and she joins us now live. Lethiwe, give me information of whether or not you've been able to get into contact with any of the girls' family members, and if you have, what are they telling you?
Well, for now, we haven't been able to speak to any of the family members, but the Patriotic Alliance here in Durban has been able to speak to some of the family members who are saying that they want to speak to the affected loved ones. What we have found out from Randall Adams, who has been very instrumental in getting the family members to try and speak to their loved ones, he is saying that one of the parents is claiming that they are unable to speak to their children, and they've been prevented from having a conversation with them since what happened on Friday. And Renda was saying that they went to where the girls are kept and they tried to speak to them, but of course they were prevented to do so. I've just got off a call from the Department of Social Development here in KZN, and they were saying that the reason why the family members have not been able to have a conversation with them is because they are currently undergoing counselling, and that place where they are being kept, it's for their own safety. And unfortunately, for now, because of investigations still ongoing, they are not able to just let the girls go and then release them to their parents. We do understand that one of the women who was abducted has been released and she has been reunited with her family, but the other girls for now are still receiving counselling. Social Development is also saying that because of the safety of the girls and because of how this whole thing happened, they are trying to prevent anyone from knowing where the girls are. And we will be following up with them and finding out if families are allowed to then speak to them, because that's what the families are saying, is that they need to speak to them since what happened on Friday. And just let me take you back on what happened exactly here. On Friday, Masejo, the four women were actually discovered by the police following an investigation. They had been lured by someone promising them jobs at a call center. Some of them came from Joburg, some of them are from here in Durban, and they were then found here in this house. I'm actually standing outside the house where they were found. It's in Durban North, a very affluent suburban area. I'm going to ask my colleague Johannesburg to show you the house where the ladies were found. They have told the police that they were kept here for some time and they were lured here on the promise of a job, but when they arrived, they were told that they were going to be turned into sex slaves, and that's when they found out exactly why they had been lured here. Fortunately, Masejo, one of the ladies, had a cell phone and she was able to make contact with people from the outside, and the information then reached the police and they were able to then be rescued. But for now, with the families wanting to be reunited with them, Social Development is saying that they should give them time, because for now they are still undergoing counselling and those investigations are still ongoing.
But Lethiwe, do you know anything from Social Development in terms of how long this is going to take? Is it not illegal not to allow parents to reach their own children, after a certain period?
That's exactly the information that I'm going to be getting from the Department of Social Development. I was actually on a phone call with the spokesperson of Social Development earlier on, who was taking me through the processes. We will be trying to get an interview, because we also spoke to the Hawks about this, and they were saying that for now, because they are only dealing with the investigating parts of the matter, they advised us to speak to someone else. And of course, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'll be speaking to Social Development and finding out if families are allowed to speak to them, or for now they can't speak to them because of how the situation is. We do also understand that no one has been arrested so far, so for Social Development to keep these ladies in a place of safety, it does say that they are trying to protect them from these men that lured them here, because the Hawks did confirm with us that no one has been arrested and the investigations are still ongoing.